Willie, what has this meant to be part of this year-long, Centennial celebration?
100 years?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 87. I'm 89, so yeah, sounds good. Really. I'm just so proud to be a part of the Bruins family. When I went to their training camp in 1958, I became a Bruins fan, and since then everything has been just absolutely fantastic for me. The organization is a great organization, and I'm proud and very happy to be a part of it.
Billy, what do you remember of the atmosphere here on game day and in your era?
Well, it was loud. I mean, I don't think there's any other louder fans in the NHL than the Bruins fans. I watch them on the telly, and every time a goal is scored or something, I mean, you can hardly hear them. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
We say just with Johnny Busick a little bit. What's it been like to reunite with so many Bruins?
Great. When I first come up, Johnny, he took me under his wing, and I didn't have any problems. I mean, as far as that, because if there was something going on the ice, there was always a Bruin there to back me up. So I'm happy, and when I found out that I was coming on this trip, I was overjoyed, really.
Have you been able to connect a lot with the current guys, and what's that been like to kind of bridge those gaps?
Oh, and then the young players, I've met all of them, and it's just nice to know that so many young players, are coming up and being a part of the organization. 18, 19 years old, and when I come up to the Bruins, I was in my 20s, but it's a great organization, I have to say, and I live in San Diego, and anywhere as I go, they say, oh, you're a Bruins, and I said, yeah. I was a Montreal fan in 1956, but then when I went to the Bruins training camp in 1958, I became a Bruins fan, and it's great, really. It's a nice feeling.
Is there a moment or a game that really sticks out to you from your playing days?
Memorial Day?
A moment or a game that sticks out to
Oh,
you?
yeah, well, my first game on January the 18th, 1958, against the Montreal Canadiens. That's why tonight's game is a big game for me, to see them, beat the Canadiens. And then when I scored my first goal in the NHL, it was against Montreal Canadiens here in the Boston Gardens on January the 1st, 1961. So those two really stick in my mind.
What is it like for you to come in and see your name hanging in the rafters?
Yeah, it's great, to look up there and see my banner. I've been blessed over the years. I really have. I've had good health, and my family has been very supportive, and when every opportunity I get a chance to come to Boston, I do.
Well, you've been asked to be an ambassador and for hockey. Are you proud of the way you filled that role over the last few decades?
Yes. Especially when I came with the National Hockey League in 1988, Commissioner Bettman, and thanks to him for bringing me aboard. And at that time, it was the diversity program, which is now the Hockey is Struggling program. And I was doing a lot of traveling at that time to schools and boys and girls clubs and juvenile detention facilities, trying to get more boys and girls interested in playing hockey. And really, it's been great. I haven't traveled as much now, but I still do a lot of Zooms, do a lot of phone interviews, and stay relatively, involved with the game.
You seem to enjoy working with the youngsters.